0.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I just got a last minute text. Jace can't be on tonight, so I was gonna have him on to discuss the Liberty Base show some more. You guys follow it. You guys, I'm sure, have seen trophies and stuff he's planning. I saw Anthony Gordon saying if somebody leaves the Liberty Base show to come to Bay City, that they get a free raffle in his up there.
That's more aimed at people like Jack Hawley that go to one show and then turn around and go to another one. If you're willing to drive and travel from one to another one.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm doing good, Tim. How are you, buddy?
I've seen that too, though. It was kind of like you could misread that the wrong way and be like, yo, you just need to leave that show and get over here.
Yeah, I was like, man, what the heck's he doing? I know the two, they get along, so.
Yeah, they know each other.
Yeah.
Holy crap. How was your 4th of July?
Uneventful. I stayed home. Watched movies. Hung out with the wife.
Oh, well, that way you have all 10 digits.
Yeah.
Nothing blown off.
Exactly. Good. Oh, I don't know. It looks like they're kind of blown off sometimes, but yeah, yep, you're right. So, had a good show over the weekend. It was fun. It was a small show, but it was a fun one. It was a good show, and I appreciate everybody that came out. It was absolutely awesome. Yeah, my wife said he was on the couch sleeping. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? What's up, Leo? Yeah, we we watched movies. I passed out, but that's about it. I know this weekend we got some big shows, and we got some heavy hitters coming to both shows.
Yep.
Between Michigan and Indiana. Well, I'll be in Ohio at the time, I guess. So Michigan and Ohio. But it'll be. It seems like that's always a rivalry, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. We're gonna have an awesome show this weekend. I know you guys will have a good show up there. I'm excited for you guys. It's gonna be a big event. I know, same for me. Evening, y'all. What's up, Courtney? How you doing? Yeah.
That CD Supply alt
and battery
that I had.
Yeah.
We tried it on mine and I put it in Bopa's. It was easier to do it in Bopa's because I needed to redo his wiring anyway. So I cut all the wiring out from the alt and ran all new wire back in, put it all back in there. And his voltage went all the way up to 16.1.
Why?
Because he was able to turn the knob up and adjust it all the way up. He could keep right on going.
Wow.
So it worked really good. It definitely did the job. It was easy to install. It was smooth, no problems.
That's good. I mean, I know he's a great guy, and he makes great products. I know Corey pretty well. He's a good dude. That's good though. I'm glad it worked out good and y'all liked it. But yeah, I don't know what Kenneth's talking about. It counts him out, but probably the rivalry between Michigan and Ohio. But yeah, you're right, Courtney. He's a wire definitely makes a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that one. Anyways, I'll take care of Boom. There you go. And yeah, it'll be gone. There, they gone.
So you
I
got
didn't
enough? Do you got enough plates for your show?
Billy just sent me out more this morning.
I don't even have anywhere close. Not even close.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I know both of the shows are about the same amount of attendance.
I have 1,100 people interested and over 180 plus going.
Yeah, and I'm at 200 and something confirmed going, and I think there's like 700 and some interested.
Yeah, we have
So-
1,100 interested.
So yeah, it's they're gonna be big, man. Both shows are huge, and they're not real far from each other. They're not super far. I mean, they're probably 5-6 hours apart or something. But yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
right, Courtney?
We were hoping somebody would kick over some plates because I know we don't have enough. And ours is a 2-day event too.
Yeah, Kenneth, to the Liberty Base show. I got over 200 confirmed people going and 700 and some people interested. Chris Lee will be at Liberty Base show, the showdown. Chris Lee will be there. John Hart will be there with both of his rides, so he'll have their Kraken there and the other one. So yeah, he's got that. I'm gonna bring my subs once again. I got some subs if anybody's looking for some 18s. That I'll be bringing to the Liberty Base show. Went and bought a generator today. Yeah, that was fun. Went and bought a generator.
Bought a generator?
Yeah, I went and bought a generator today. So
Okay.
that's a 2,500. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I don't know. I should do fine for a laptop and a monitor. Oh, you got to come, Kenneth. It's going to be a blast, bro. I already told you I got you taken care of, too.
Yeah.
told him I
He's
got him.
coming to Michigan.
No, I already got him.
No, he's coming to Michigan.
I got food covered for him and his wife. I'm not bribing people. I'm just helping.
Mhm. That sounds like bribing to me.
It's closer for him.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's definitely closer. Especially when he's driving that big old caddy getting like 10 miles a gallon, maybe. A big 6.0 in it, you know. And so he's talking about cone control. I don't know why people have a lot of issues with 6. I think I don't know. I don't know why the 6 orders always have issues. Every time
it's a 2-day event, right?
It is a 2-day event. Yes, it's both days. It'll be the and it all counts as one show though. So in my computer, people that got first on trophies will be handed out for both days on day 2, probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I know Jay said he was going to round me up about 3. And the other orgs that are going to be there, and we'll go up to like a main stage area, kind of like Slam, and announce winners for the trophy.
You're gonna do one day handing out.
Yeah, it's only going to be a 1-day handout. So
What we were doing too.
because yeah, I mean, for one, it gets crazy. Like in Bogstown, I did it both days. I didn't realize he wanted me to run it like that, but you know, Billy, I didn't realize he wanted me to run it like that. So I found out after I did that, like how he wants me to run them on the 2-day shows. So I did give trophies both days. So I kind of shorted myself there on trophies.
Yeah. Ooh.
But I talked to him about that and explained it to him. No, Tim, no, definitely no bribing, dude. I just offered because Kenneth and his wife have been super hospitable towards me. They always come out and support me at all my shows, and I appreciate the heck out of those guys. They're awesome. Kenneth and Angela both. They have been absolutely great people, and they always come out and support support Base Wars and support me doing what I do. So I'm gonna take care of the people that take care of me. Oh yeah, you too, Jeremy. You too, but you're busy. You ain't gonna be there because Jeremy's got a thing. I know, Tim. I'm just telling you, like, kind of like that's like my situation with Kenneth and them. Though they're good people, and he always does support me, and I just want to show him and his wife how much I appreciate that.
So take care of them.
Yeah, exactly. And now they're also on the team, right? So we got a couple more Indiana people on the team now. We got Andrew Wright, Jeremy, Kenneth, Angela, myself, my wife, Rick, Jeremy. We got like we're getting there. We're getting up there, and I'm excited about it. But I am definitely excited and fired up about this show. A lot of you guys already know that's in the chat that I had an issue with a tooth, and it swelled up really bad. I almost didn't go to the show on Saturday. But yeah, I called my doctor today, got some antibiotics sent over to that's probably why I look funny when I talk, but it's because my mouth's swollen. But I still am on here. I don't care because I do appreciate everybody. That's what we're here for. Andrew says we need more Southern Indianers.
Yeah, and get some guys down in that bottom end of that there Indiana.
You look funny, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Jeremy's
your code red car.
Yeah, that's finally gonna be. I don't know. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm feeling all right. You can see it in my face still, and I know you can, and that's all right. It's all right. I got a prescription today to get rid of that infection. It was just a bad tooth, and I mean, it just happens, I guess. So.
Yeah, we all hate the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good place to go spend time at. Mm-mm. Taking your money, taking your body parts.
Right. Yeah, no, I just figured like I wanted to, definitely. We did have a special guest lined up. Like I said, it was going to be Jace again. He wanted to go over everything, but I guess he told me that he was still at work and he's still working. So, which I guess that's something that happens when you own a business. You're constantly working because Jim, I see him the same way. I mean, he is constantly a busy man, always working. Tonight he looks pretty cleaned up and spiffy for some reason, but
I'm dirty. Come on.
He got that haircut.
Got to trim once in a while.
Got it shaved up. Yeah, you're looking good tonight.
got to clean it up.
Yeah, Andrew. But I mean, I'm doing all right.
Andrew said he got them braces out. That's always a fun time.
He said he still feels the drill. He said I still feel that drill from getting his braces put in.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy said James is trying to get lucky tonight.
Man.
So
yeah, we're just counting up our plates, trying to get our stuff together. I ain't got but 26 first place.
Oof. Oh. maybe not
I'm
everybody.
gonna have to get. I'm gonna get on a 3D printer and start making up a bunch of them.
Well, I mean, if you have to, or a bunch of IOUs. Next time I see you, I'll get you. I've had to do that. I've had that at 2 shows where I ran out of plates, and it was really embarrassing.
Yeah, it sucks, especially with big shows like these. These are big boy shows. So.
I haven't ran out on a big boy show. It was just my small shows, but we I mean, well, it was still kind of a big show, the one.
Yeah, we got some cool 3D printed ones. Actually, I did print up a crown. I'm gonna make it bigger, but that was gonna be a crown one that we did. It's kind of dope. I gotta make the crown bigger, obviously, but prototype. And that was kind of cool. Make a king crown and put it up like on epoxy, and put it on a stand thing set up. I mean, this was our autism event award, very much similar to these we did. They were cool. I mean, nothing big, but you can put a sticker on it and says what it is, first place, and what for.
If you know anybody looking for some salt 8s, I know where 2 are at for $1,400 each. And also a salt 200.4.
And a 400.4. And yeah, there's quite a few salts rolling around the stages right now.
No, I mean for real. I got a competitor that wants to sell.
No, I know. I'm saying I know people are trying to get rid of a bunch of salts right now.
Oh yeah, we got one of those at the Liberty Base show. I'm pretty sure they probably have one too. Kenneth said should make one for best demo.
We do have one best demo. That's what Anthony's handing out the big huge hood ornament award.
Mm-hmm. I know we got like a Deadliest demo one, and we do have a like demo of the day one, which is basically someone that just plays all day. I mean, and there's going to be certain people that we don't even like. Jason knows who they're going to be. He's got a couple people marked already. They're going to be walking around getting demos and watching vehicles and see who does it. So see who sits there and demos most of the time. But I'm excited to see that. And yeah, Andrew, I hope everything's going good with you, man. I know you're talking about your car needed fixed. And David Alverson, I appreciate you, man, coming out.
Yeah, we got a couple for breaking glass already put together too, as Bell was saying. Going to be really cool. Been going ham on the 3D printer.
Things putting in work, huh? So,
I mean, like, they're really going to be, I mean, like, really, really, really cool. The ones that I printed up are really dope. Definitely going to be worth coming and getting.
And Kenneth says he needs to get one of those. He said, I don't have any one of those yet. Yeah. Yeah, we already got a bunch of stuff to donate as well. Me and Jess.
Robbie said to talk to him when you get down there.
What?
Robbie said to talk to him when you're down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there early before the show even starts, probably like an hour and a half or something. I'm probably gonna go there about an hour and a half early, so I have time to talk to Robbie anyways. So
yeah, I talked to him today, and I told him, I said that you and I were trying to get together for like our state or world finals and try to do it either together or something, but I said, Brandon will probably reach out to you before I do because he'll be down there in Ohio. I was like, yeah, he's coming to Liberty Base, right? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I'll talk to him there. So handle that for us, if you would, please, while you're down there.
Yeah, I think we all do that, right, David? He says it's not about the trophies, it's about the fun. He's like, I whisper that to myself when I don't win.
Yeah.
You always get to win, man. You always pretty much win your class, though. There ain't too many C-pillars out there, man. Like just straight C-pillar wall builds. There, I mean, around here, anyways, there's not a lot of them. So, and his is loud. Like he does good numbers. It's just he just went to all sodium. He's got 100 amp hours of sodium now. That thing, it's interesting.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
there you
know
go. You see Andrew's comment?
what. Yep.
He still he wants to buy one of those.
Yep.
I told him you could ship it straight to him, but it's got to be a signature thing for insurance purposes. So
Yeah, it costs an extra $25. I can't save 25 more bucks, but unless he's coming to Liberty Base and he can just pick it up there, but I'm sure he's going to want it before that because I say you can just get it right there.
how's he gonna get it at Liberty Base?
If he came to it, is what I'm saying. If he shows up to that show, Robbie can just give it to him there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And you can let Robbie know that this guy.
Yeah, I just tell Robbie, hey, give it to Brandon, and Brandon will take care of it. You can give it to him.
Yeah, and I could give it to Andrew if he comes out to Liberty Base show. Yeah, for sure. Either way, whatever way you want to do it, Andrew, we'll get you squared away, brother.
If we're going to do Worlds, Belle and I had talked about with you guys about maybe doing it down there at that one place that we had discussed about doing a show. I don't remember the location Belle does, but
St. Joe County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, I know we talked about it, whatever. I mean, I do want to, get some input from everybody around it. I mean, it's not that far down and it's a place to go as long as it's a big area and we can get everybody there and we can hang out for,
It is a big area.
But as long as we can make it, solid and worth it, you know what I'm saying? Then you and I would tag team it.
Yeah. I don't know how it would work though, sending them the videos to Billy. Doing it remotely. That'd be weird. Probably.
Why? We just do it there together at yours.
You mean just one lane?
Huh?
You mean just run one lane?
I mean, we could technically. I don't know. I mean, so we'd have to work out the bugs and flaws.
All right, Andrew. Yeah, we can do that, brother. I'll get a hold of you after the live.
So we can do it that way because we could save him no shipping, no nothing, whatever. I mean, I'll just tell, I'll pay for it tomorrow and just tell Robbie, hey, this is coming down to Liberty Base with you. Please give it to Brandon. And they'll just give it to you.
All right.
That way I'll save him a buttload of money then.
Hey, I had restrooms on Saturday, Jeremy. They actually came and opened the restrooms, which is surprising because for some reason they've been slacking the last few times.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how we would do it. Depending on how big that we are, if we want to do 2 lanes or not, you know what I mean? Like we'd have to find a commitment point, you know what I mean? Obviously, maybe of how many people will be there because it's a lot to run in 1 lane.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the same people that run your states. Unless they get their other couple shows in or whatever between states and worlds. Then you'll have a few extra people that.
I wonder if we could do it as a 2 lane instead of a single lane.
I mean, we can. We probably just need extra cameras.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could do two runs, you know what I mean, at the same time, and then just boom, boom, boom. As long as they're in the same class, we'd have to organize them in the same classes, so they're doing the same runs.
Yeah, Andrew, the Liberty Base show is the Ohio one. Yep. I'll be there. It'll be this Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, otherwise, I can have one with me because I have some in stock and at the shop. So,
and yes, there will definitely be restrooms. Wider angle, 1 camera.
I mean, as long as it's showing down on the screen or whatever. unless the lanes weren't side by side, or you could do them side by side, where you could be able to get a good wide.
Oh, I'll make sure there's internet. we got people for that. I know Jim already said he's got kind of a connection for internet, so.
Yeah.
Jeff,
At the fairgrounds, if we can get it there at the fairgrounds, we'll have internet there.
Yeah, I mean, it should. I mean, it's South Bend. That's
Right.
where that's at. So,
Right. Which would be dope because it'd be a good place for, even the corner end of people of Ohio, if they wanted to go there, they could.
or Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we definitely would have to run. Whoever's running each one, you'd have to coordinate to get the two cars that are running the same, classification.
How'd you guys choose your themes for your cats? You mean cars, maybe? Okay, yeah, he meant cars. I was wondering. I was like, cats? What was he talking
But you
about?
didn't tell them about you being the Cobalt being Yarp, did you?
Mm-mm. So James is Stitch. I don't quite remember the whole story behind you having Stitch as your car.
Stitch is because of was one of my favorite characters besides Bugs Bunny, but because with the meaning of Ohana and being family. So it kind of set home quite a bit with me with using Stitch and stuff like that. So, and it's a great character. Stitch was really cool with all the 6 arms and looked really good across the hood of the car. Who doesn't like Stitch? And then Brandon came up with one of the other Stitch characters, because there's a whole bunch of Stitch characters that are out there, but
yeah, it's Yarp. And it's got a very interesting reasoning behind that.
he said hook up a down for sound tweeter and smoke it.
I don't even think you have any, do you?
I wonder how many watts it would take to burn up one. I can order one.
So, yeah, Jeremy picked Code Red because that's Mountain Dew that he loves to drink, and his car is red. Ohana means family, and no one gets left behind.
Yep.
And I picked Yarp because my Cobalt was very loud from a distance. Like, it was loud inside too, but it did really good in Park and Pound, and I liked it. So, and it actually, I said that Yarp was a character that was created. He's Experiment 613 and Lilo and Stitch, right? And he was designed to create devastating sonic blasts that can shatter windows, flatten buildings, and cause acute loss of hearing. So I thought it was perfect for my car. And he's, I don't know, he's kind of a cool looking little character too. Got a little like Elvis looking hairdo, but I mean, it's what it is.
He is a cool looking character.
But I figured it was cool because, Jim has the G5, the Pontiac. I got the Chevy Cobalt, and pretty much the same car. You look at a G5 and a Cobalt next to each other, you won't know a difference besides the bumper and the taillights. Like, that's literally what makes them different. And the Pontiac emblem on the steering wheel instead of a Chevy.
Right.
But so I was like, it'd be cool because he's got Stitch. I'll add another character from Lilo and Stitch to the team. And just have fun with it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
There's a few other people that have picked different characters just because it was stuff that fit with them.
Yeah. A lot of people just pick it because it's, it's what they like or whatever.
We had a member that had a huge infatuation with Christmas tree scents. That's all he had. I said we should made up a logo with all the Christmas tree scents that you would hang from your mirror.
Mm-hmm.
The Jeep will be done in all Jack and Sally.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I'll do the Jeep and all Jack Skellington and the South. So it'll be a whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme. I'm gonna use a character from the '90s, manga. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I probably should, but I don't remember what it is.
Manga.
Oh, it's an anime character. I'm gonna guess.
90s character. Who's got the loudest Jeep?
I don't know. Not me.
Like loudest score wise, or like mids and highs, or like all around? Because I would have to say
Yeah, I saw it, Andrew. I just typed the name in, and sure enough, it popped right up. So I don't know. I don't know who's got the loudest Jeep.
Jerry ain't loud.
Maybe, but I mean, Chris Russ has a Jeep too. I don't know if Jerry's beating Chris. I mean, Chris is doing Chris did a 168 at Slam, not this year, but last year.
I'm pretty sure he's in the 60s with it.
I'm sure it's probably one of them. I'm gonna guess Chris probably hasn't beat as far as SPL, but
Jeremy's gonna buy a Pinto. He's gonna be pimp my ride.
That guy.
SS, just like Wayne's World Gremlin.
SS9 Plus. I don't know what that means, Jeff. I guess maybe I don't know what you're trying to say. Geo Metro.
I built one of those.
They get loud. 12s. They get loud.
Yeah, I built it for a whole buttload of 12s.
It's like the old Festivas.
Little 3-cylinder car.
Yeah, the old Ford Festivas, man, those things get loud too.
You barely get out of your own way while you're rolling down the road.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. What are you planning for this weekend for you at this show?
What's that?
What are you planning for this weekend? Like, what are you excited about? What are you really looking forward to at the show this weekend for you?
The bikini contest.
Oh, man. It's the only thing you got us beat on.
I am curious to see who's going to put up the highest score, this weekend. Who's going to be top dog.
You think the Executioner is going to do it?
I don't know, man. Ninja's got some pretty rowdy stuff.
Does he? Think Ninja's going to be there?
Ninja's going to be there.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we so I don't know. Like I said, at the Liberty Base show, I know we got Chris Lee and we got John Hart coming out with the Kraken and the Clockwork. I think that's what the other one's called. He's bringing both of his rides. So and then you got Jace with his the Patriot, which was known as the Warthog. IKK, and yeah, I mean it's gonna be loud over there. I can't wait to see Chris Lee run Base Wars lanes. He always shows up in the Base Wars lanes, so I'm excited to see what he throws up for a number. You know, Chris Lee's, a lot of people know him. A lot of people don't really know him, but they know of him. A lot of people knows he's got that Beat Dominator 2.0. What did he have? 24 12s?
And which one? The Beat Dominator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 12s. And they're
All
NSV
that
6s.
power.
NSV 6s, right?
It was.
Unless he went back to.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was. He changed to the NSV 6s and said he gained a shit ton of efficiency.
He said, James Wright, that took care of the cone control. Had a piece of 3/4 inch birch and put it in there to test, and it keeps cone control now.
Good.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Kenneth. Now you got to come, because now I know you can't say, "Oh, my cone's out of control." Now you have to go. Now you have to go, Kenneth.
Testing and mess around. He got a couple of little things he could do to bring down peaks, move peaks, and gain some SPL. He can come up a couple dBs easy. Yeah, I definitely want to see a few different things that actually change some stuff with some of the builds, or some of the builds that got changed up. You know, that from Slam till our show, who's going to be out there. There's a couple people that said they're going to be showing up, so going to be some new scores popping up. Maybe some hearts broke. That's always that, like, oh man, I should be louder, and you don't get enough time to test.
And then again, maybe some personal bests.
Gonna be some record breakers out there, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, we both got some pretty crazy shows this weekend, man.
We're gonna see a couple of the top 10 shattered in Michigan. Maybe we'll see.
Ooh. I know if I invert the subs, it gets stupid in the Cadillac.
Yeah, you just got to play with airwaves and motion and movement, loading wall a little bit, change some things around. You'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna get that Jeep up and going, Brandon?
What do you mean? I got it running. Like, good now. Like, it don't have as many. It drives good, but like, now I got the air conditioner. The blower motor don't blow anything. Tail lights don't work. Brake lights are no. It's one tail light works. No brake lights. Both turn signals work. No windshield wipers. I don't know. It's got its little quirks that I got to get figured out. But now that I switched to the computer, drivability is fine. It just I don't have no taillights, or no brake lights in it, so I don't drive it until I get the brake lights fixed.
That's a brake light switch or something?
I haven't even looked at it, man. I did a 58 when we tested it at the house. Yeah, 28 hertz. Yeah, sure did. And the guy did say he pulled a bunch of fuses out trying to figure out what the problem was on the Jeep. So, but he was an old guy, and he just stuck in those old ways where he tried to fix everything himself, and probably, I don't know. I mean, I was just got all new plugs and coil packs because he replaced all that stuff because he thought that was a problem, and it was actually the computer was what's causing the misfire. That's crazy that the computer causes the misfire.
Yep.
I mean, it cost me $240, I think, to get the computer for it, but that came pre-programmed, like plug and play. So, yeah, he sent my plates today too. If you could make it up here, Kenneth, I would definitely appreciate it, because the way my mouth feels, bro, it sucks. I mean, it still hurts, and I'm still probably talk funny or look funny on here, but I'm trying to, I don't care. I still hold up my end of the deal, and I'm going to be here for everybody because, like I said, I don't know. I appreciate everyone, so I don't care if I look goofy at a show or not. I showed up on Saturday, and I was still out there
Well,
You know?
if you need to, I can print you out a guide sheet from my program, and it'll give you steps to go through. You know, I mean, the places to test each step, just to, you know, like check here. Is that good? Cool. Go to step 2, step 3. You know, it'll help you walk through it that way. You don't have to sit there and, you know, keep playing around guessing with it. That'll help you out a lot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, after like July is over, you could always come up on a weekend, you know what I mean, and like knock out a few things.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go, I think, tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure. I'm going to go up and pick up my grandpa's truck again. And I'm using that to go to Ohio with it. So I'll be driving my grandpa's truck again. So yeah, Kenneth works at a mechanic shop too. That same thing you were just talking about. He's saying, yeah, I got the same thing. You need something.
Well, I mean,
I had 418s in my grandpa's truck. I mean, not hooked up, but I had 418s chilling in my grandpa's truck, plus everything. So
you need a power probe so you can put a nice power from the brake switch right there at the floor and see if it lights up, if it goes through, because you could use your own ground and everything right there. Just eliminate all of it. So if Kenneth got one of those, he could swing up with a power probe and end all your misery.
Mm-hmm. And with the new computer, almost every light is on the dash.
Almost all lights are gone on the dash, you said?
No, they're all on. But they weren't on with the old computer.
Probably not a lot of things got reprogrammed or relearned.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably stored codes from the old Jeep it was in.
Yeah, I mean, like some of the stuff will go off. There's probably maybe there was stuff that was wrong with it that you didn't even know that the computer wasn't even registering.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be awesome, Kenneth.
Yeah, 'cause the biggest thing he'll have to do also is run the scanner on it, clear all the damn codes, and watch what ones come right back immediately before you even start the car, and then start it, and then you can follow the trail from there too.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, like turn the switch, the key real fast thing, like you told me with the
With all Chryslers.
Yeah, but it don't work for some reason on the Jeep, so it don't tell me the codes. So
It's finicky on the Jeeps. Is really finicky. You actually have to cycle it 3 times really fast. Like it's got to be pretty quick.
And then just leave it in the on position.
Yes, I mean, like literally just stick your key in it, cycle on, cycle off, cycle on, cycle off, cycle on. You know, leave it the 3rd time. Just leave it, and it'll show up on your odometer right in the center of the P code.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it didn't want to tell me. So.
But yeah, you definitely are going to need to scan it. Cook him dinner.
What? Cooking dinner?
Cook him dinner. Some enchiladas.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can come on up, Kenneth. I don't care. You can help out. I don't care. Stay the night. I don't care what you want to do. I know you probably got to work tomorrow, so.
You didn't buy a used computer, did you?
What do you mean? No, I ordered one from, it's called Flagship. And it was like, it's really, like, I don't know. It's an interesting company, but I didn't have they have good reviews.
Yeah, it's what I told Jeremy to tell you about. That's where we get all our computers through.
That FS1 Inc. or whatever.
Yeah, it comes programmed and ready to go. You don't have to do nothing with those computers. Minus there is some things you do need to learn. It will tell you, like, you need to learn the key.
Mine did not have to learn the key.
In GM, in Chrysler, you have the RAT module, so you won't have to worry about that. But
all right, Kenneth, that sounds good, man.
There's a lot of cool stuff to learn with that. Yeah. Tim was saying Jimmy got his from there. As soon as we put that thing in, man, because he had no gas gauge reading, and he had no temperature reading. He drove all the way to Slam with it that way, because I told him, I was like, it's good. We know the temperature's good. You'll be all right. You know what I mean? And gas-wise, we'll just stop in time plenty. He drove all the way to Slam without that. When we got back, the computer was here. I put it in with him. Or no, they put it in. Tim hooked it up himself right there, just real quick, bolted right on, and we plugged it in, kicked it on, boom. We did have to learn the key because it's a Cadillac, so. But
yeah, mine. It was like I talked to the people, I called them, talked to them in person. They were like, "Yeah, it'll be like plug and play. Like you just gotta bolt it up, plug it in, and start it right up, and it'll go." I'm like, "Okay, that works for me."
you fired right up when you put it in?
Oh yeah. Started right up, and I mean, I took off, and it didn't give me the same problems. Like I can floor it now, and I mean, it'll take off and not fall on its face at 2,000 RPMs. But before at like 2K, it would just lose all power and not even move. It would like actually decelerate, and it was weird. But
so
it only
here's a fun fact. Those Chryslers are known for the TIPA module, which is where all those fuses are at. They have problems with those. So you might have to get a new module, you know what I mean, that actual whole fuse assembly, the box. They go bad. They get crapped out, and that could be part of your problem. You got a lot of other lights or other things. So
yeah, maybe.
Be prepared. Check on them. They're not terrible. I got them from the junkyard and put them back in before. The problem is you already got a junkyard one in there. So buying a junkyard one sucks, but it might be a good one if you get a good, decent one that's in good, clean shape.
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, you can get one from a junkyard?
Yeah, I mean, yours is already, like, if you took your car to a junkyard tomorrow because it blew up the engine or whatever, you'd have the same thing. You know what I mean? Like all the other little quirks and problems. That's what happens when you buy things from the junkyard. Sometimes it already has those other quirks and problems, and you're getting it. They don't know because they're not driving or running them, you know. So
yeah, that's why I didn't buy the computer from the junkyard, because they told me that I had to get it J-boxed, so I'd have to get the computer reprogrammed and flashed.
Yeah, and that's why I told Jeremy, it's like, tell him no, just go there. They do it right for you. Good to go. Have a great day.
And then they had it done and had me a new computer within like 3 days. They had the computer at my house in like 3 days. So
yeah, they're fast, man. Some of them they have right on the shelf. So yeah,
that's what they said. They had 2 of them sitting on the shelf in stock.
Yeah.
So she's I gave her the number right off of my computer, and she was like, yeah, we have 2 of them in stock. Like we can pull it right from the shelf. And
hopefully nobody's changed that with the wrong computer trying to fix the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always find that out too. If you continue to keep having problems, check into it to make sure it was the right computer.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have the same numbers on them.
No, I know, but somebody might have pulled one out from a junkyard and put in there trying to take care of the problem, but still had the same problem.
Oh.
And they might not have matched the same numbers. They just grabbed one out of a junkyard from a Jeep, not knowing or paying attention. I ran into that.
Yep.
Andrew said he's about to steal his own casket of straight pipe.
Hey, don't do that. Just cut the muffler off, put a piece of straight pipe from back there, and then put a tip on it.
What kind of car does Andrew have?
A Malibu.
The converter's not worth it, man. If it would have been like a 4-in-1, it's like $300. It's worth it all day.
Hey, what's up, Tina? That's an Alabama judge for Base Wars. I talked to her a little bit before Slam. But yeah, that's the Alabama judge. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'm fired up. Like, it's exciting. This weekend's going to be awesome, man. There's a lot of big shows going on. Billy said he actually has other obligations, and he's going to be at Excess Power.
Ah, man.
He's got a meeting with Scotty
Johnson.
Um,
What's
what's
up,
up, RJ? What?
If it was a diesel, that would suck.
It would suck if it was a diesel.
Yes.
Why?
I'm not a fan of the whole diesel game.
No.
No. Not a big fan of the diesel. Pays good, but not a big fan of it.
Now, Kenneth's favorite car to work on is Bentleys and Rolls Royces. Right, Kenneth? It's your favorite car to work on, ain't it? No, Billy likes diesels. He just don't want to spend a bunch of money anymore.
Coffee time. Gotta love the coffee maker. Good old Tim got me a coffee maker. Been using it ever since he brought it up here when we got into the shop.
Nice, RJ. But you can make a killing off the DPF. And diesel pay as well.
Yeah, that DPF is such a joke.
Is that DEF?
Yeah, DEF fluid. Like you gotta have it in the fuel, otherwise the little stupid sensor goes crazy because your winter fuel will get water in it and blah blah blah.
Kenan says he has a Mercedes in the shop right now that he wants to just burn. Is that bad?
Those are a nightmare.
What?
Those are a nightmare. That nor the BMWs.
Man, I don't know. I've had no issues working on either one of them. My very first car was a Mercedes, and I love that thing.
Hopefully they're not all diesels there, RJ.
All right. He said he takes them all off trucks all the time and does a delete for the DEF. I did lots of DEF deletes on big rigs. Yeah. He's got a BMW coming in next and then a Jaguar.
Them BMWs suck. I hate working on them things, man. Every time I touch a BMW, something else breaks.
Get out of here, Andrew. You ain't doing that. He said me and Rob's going to LS4 swap my car. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool. But, man, don't do that to that
It'd be
thing.
better than the diesel deal there, for sure.
He said, yeah, huh? Oh, man, that's going to be crazy if you actually do it. Yeah, we had a BMW 525i, a 2002 BMW 525i. It was a 5-speed manual, and it was absolutely amazing. I had no problems with it until I did.
Mm-hmm. Then it was definitely a problem.
Yeah, so we had it for a long time, and I drove it all through winter, and it was just rear-wheel drive. And I was in Minnesota at the time. I lived in Minnesota, but I drove it to Wisconsin in a snowstorm. My wife drove it part of the way too, until she started sliding a little bit, going up a hill, and she got scared, and then I took over. But it was really good. But then what happened was, for some reason, you got to lock the car, and all the windows would roll down, and the corner lights would start turning on by themselves and flashing. And I'm like, I gave up. The locks would go up and down, like some electrical was glitching. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. Not electrical stuff. And I ended up selling it. I believe I still sold it for like $2,000. The person still bought it for, they wanted they said they'd pay $2,000 for it. So I was like, okay. LS and 2JZ swap the world. Nah. I can't agree with that. Yeah, and then Jess cried because she loved that car so much. She really,
Brandon, bust out the old Honda.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. I don't know about that 2JZ stuff, but give me a B or K series, be all right. You can swap the world with that. You don't ever see those 2JZs over 90,000 miles, man. I don't ever see nobody have them that long. They just let them sit. They do this. So what's the point of having it?
That's because they get beat by those WRXs.
Yeah. But I mean, once the WRX wins, you know the head gasket's gone. Trust me, I had I had a WRX when I lived in Michigan that I completely rebuilt. I bought it with a spun rod bearing, and rebuilt the whole thing with all performance parts, and had everything hot tanked and honed out, and had the heads ported, and it was fun. Like, I did a lot to that car, and then we were installing the water pump. A bolt broke off inside the water pump, like in the block, and I couldn't get it out, and nobody could get it out. It took it several places. I ended up she said F that CB. I hated that thing.
Fast
Yeah.
cars.
What?
They're fast.
Yeah, I mean, it was turboed and everything. It was the wagon, you know. I got O2 WRX, the bug eye. I don't know. I liked it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the rotary engines either. So
yeah, you can count on a rotary just the same as every jet ski that ever had one of those. They only go for like 2 seasons, and then it's blown up and you got to rebuild it again.
it's probably an old one, RJ. It's probably not an MK4.
Drive MK4.
It's probably a 1JZ. You know, because he says there's a guy in Kokomo that daily drives his Supra, 100% stock. He's got 170K on it.
Is an MK4, you said?
I don't know. I'd have to see it to believe it. Most people just leave them sitting, dude, like just to collect dust, and I don't like it. Yeah, I've seen LS swap Miatas. I've also seen the Honda S2000. They've swapped those engines into Miatas too.
Those things are stupid, lightweight little dude. Like a car on a railroad track with a jet engine in it.
Yeah. The Miatas.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good
These
for
are
autocross.
Like left turn, right turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're great for autocross, though. If you get into autocross or something like that, they're great little cars for that kind of stuff. I mean, even though Miatas are kind of a feminine car, they definitely are awesome for autocross.
He said they're lawnmowers.
70 horsepower, LOL. Yeah, S2Ks are a blast, for sure. I mean, it's just hard to beat the reliability of a Honda. I guess just when it comes down to it, reliability-wise,
I never really liked the look of the Del Sol.
I like the Del Sol.
They're speedy, peppy little cars, but I never really liked the look of it.
Yeah, they got stuff now though. You can change it too to make it look like a 96 to 99 or 96 to 2000 Civic. You can literally put a 96 2000 Civic front end on a Del Sol, and it actually looks all right. It looks like a regular Civic, but I don't know. It's cool. I mean, I like all of them, man. I like EFCGs, EKs. I mean, I'll run them all.
The one car game on PlayStation, I used to drive a Del Sol on it. Used to trick it out all the time.
Need for Speed.
Not Need for Speed, the other one.
Need for Speed had a Miata.
The first one that ever come out, you could actually trick out cars. You put it in. Easy.
Both.
You change both of them out.
I don't know, RJ. Maybe if they got suspension changed up, but not right from the factory. I think they'd have a lot of body roll. Yeah. I used to have a Ford Probe GT, the turbo. Yeah, those things are fun. 2.2 turbo. I used to have one too, 10, 5-speed. Well, technically a 4-speed because fifth gear was out, but it was still fast. I beat my buddy's Thunderbird. That was a turbo Thunderbird with a probe. Yeah, they're fast. They're fun little cars and they're nimble.
First thing that ever blew my mind was the Taurus Show. Man,
I love those.
Fast car.
Yeah, the Yamaha
Yamaha
engine. Yeah, those things scoot. They scoot. I had one of those too. You can ask Jess. I actually traded it for Eagle Talon that I did a full Eclipse, like front end and rear end swap on. Yeah, we had a 5-speed show. It was like
actually, the shows are pretty comfortable, man. I like the feel of the Taurus. They actually ride really nice.
Mm-hmm. Not when you hit a gravel driveway at 55 miles an hour, like my wife decided to do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, she smoked her grandma's driveway, and it was all uphill. Bottomed that car out so damn hard. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Bad
what? Yeah, man. I was like, "What are you doing?" She just bah, boo, 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 boo. I mean, dude, it was crazy. But
she said these things are really as low as it feels.
Yeah, see, she said I bottomed it out. Yeah, you did. You smoked that car on the ground. I was like, oh my goodness. But like, yeah, I drove that thing from Minnesota all the way to Ohio. Yeah, it does. It definitely hauled ass. I'm gonna be honest. That thing it was fast. For being like a big 4-door car, I like it. Kenneth, y'all are talking about cars that I wouldn't own. LOL. You wouldn't own a Honda, Kenneth? And think about the gas you'd save.
Can you see Kenneth in a Honda? I mean, come on.
I think it'd be great. We'll put him in a CRX. He could build the loudest 415 CRX in the world. Just a fart box in that thing. Bah! That's it. Done. I mean, Kenneth put up a 185. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm RP Junior." And, he'd be stoked. He said he likes Firebirds and Camaros and big trucks. You're just old school. That's all, Kenneth. I don't mind some of the fire chickens. I don't mind some of them. I'm not real big on Camaros. Even though I did have a V6 one in Minnesota, which Jess hated this car too.
I'm a Pontiac guy. Sorry. I'm a Pontiac Firebird, bro. Or the GTO. Come on.
Oh, I had a 94, so it was ugly Camaro to start off with. You know what I mean? The ugly body style. And then it was a 3800. It was fully tuned and turbocharged. And with a 3800 in, I had it as an exhaust turbo, all the way in the back. And it was a manual. Nothing was very fun. I traded my Mazda 3 for it. I had a Mazda 3 and traded it for the Camaro just because it was turbo and it was fun. He said he wants a Scion XB to put his wall in. Yeah, the GTOs are all right. I don't really, honestly, to be 100% honest, if I had to pick any old school muscle car, if I could just pick one, it'd be a 71 Monte Carlo. I just like the body style. I just like the way they're set up, and they're not like everybody's favorite car. So it's not like a 69 Camaro SS or a Chevelle or a Nova, or, it's not something that everybody else has or likes. So that's just my opinion. I like not having everything that what everyone else has. So
What did Bryce say?
he said something about Brandon, who is going to be over the show in Greenville.
Greenville what?
Greenville, where at? What Greenville? Is it Michigan?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. That's either going to be Jordan or Billy. And that'll be Jordan or Billy, Bryce. Sorry, I've got talking about cars, and I love cars, so I will talk about cars. Ew, but the fuel regulations and lost horsepower. Yeah. Yeah, I did get a 2014 Camaro SS that had a Copo exhaust on it. That thing was awesome. And Jeremy's over here like he wants to be a gangster old school guy and get a G-body Grand National over here. Bryce said, I want a Z28 T-top. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, if I had to pick a car, just a 67 Lincoln Continental for her.
The old boat.
The old boat, yeah. Even though she complains every time I get a big car.
I don't know. The Chevelle has always been the pretty car, though.
Yeah, they're pretty, but there's too many people that have them.
I want the old Pontiac GTO, just like from
Pontiac Judge, right?
Huh?
The GTO Judge.
The original GTO from Tommy Boy.
You want Eleanor?
Yep. Eleanor would be dope too. I can't lie.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a muscle car person, but Eleanor would be pretty dope.
GT 500, that car is sick.
Yeah, I could rock it. Another fun car was the Ford Focus SVT.
Yeah, my son had one of those.
Mine was really reliable and fast and fun.
Caddy wagon.
What? Want a hearse?
That's what Jamie wants. He wants to do a build in a hearse.
Yeah. Kenneth does have a 70 Nova SS in his garage. So he don't have to want like everybody else. Oh, that's ugly, RJ. How would he do a slab?
I still have my 87 Mustang sitting in the garage, though. My Fox body.
Not a fan of slabs. RX-7s are all right, Jeremy, but man, those rotary engines. Not a fan. Not a fan. He said, I want to sell it, LOL. Was 70 Nova.
Yeah, he wants to buy some more subs.
Probably. He wants his garage space back.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremy White says he loves the Fox bodies.
I got a nice box buddy sitting in my pole barn.
And that's about all it does, huh?
That's all it does. Sits in the pole barn.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. I mean, I get, you want to stay low mileage, but that's what people do. They like, oh, it's my dream car, and then they just let it sit. Where like I can get a Honda and be like, this is my dream car. I'm gonna drive that thing every day, and I'm gonna go out there and whoop on some V8s and make them cry because it is what it is.
I had an 1100 horsepower engine. I sold it for a quad for one of my kids. I put back the stock engine back in it. Actually, I shouldn't say stock. It has 202 cams in it and some other stuff in it and full on exhaust and T5 world-class transmission. The whole rear end's all done. It's got Dodge Crimson Blue, custom seats. I mean, the car is not like standard.
I've seen too many buggies in Middlebury. Amish buggies. Yeah, there's a bunch where I grew up. Yep, that is where I was raised. That's where I went to school. Everything. Middlebury, Indiana. And yeah, that's all that's there is Amish and rich old people. So, yeah, I know it sucks. The Amish buggies are horrible. No, I don't know, man. I like my Hondas. I know a lot of people joke about them. Like, if I wanted a 2-liter, I'd just go to the gas station and get a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi or something. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, it don't matter. I glad to let them talk crap. I actually won several things. You can ask my wife at the 28th Street Cruise up there in Grand Rapids. I had a white right-hand drive. I had a converted right-hand drive Honda Civic 99 hatchback. And I painted it and everything myself. And I won all kinds of stuff when I took it to that cruise. Won all kinds of stuff. It was awesome. Do they still do that where you can win stuff like with your cars? And yeah.
Yeah, the Metro Cruise.
Yeah, the Metro Cruise, yep.
August coming up.
Yep, exactly. And then you get Brandon in rich Amish land driving a loud ass Honda. Yeah, pretty much. That was like, well, I did it for like 10 years. I mean, I built Hondas like it was going out of style. Like, I loved them. I mean, that's just what I did. I mean, I constantly was building Hondas. You give me a D16, man, that single cam Honda engine, I can do a head gasket in like 45 minutes and have it timed and running again.
Those Acuras. Acura Integra.
Yep. Yep. That's what probably a D16 A1 or something like that, I believe, is what those had in it, Jeremy. Because they didn't have, I don't think they were a B yet. But they were still a dual cam, I believe. I mean, yeah, they can handle a lot for sure. You can get over 500 horses out of a single cam Civic like all day, and it won't. It'll take it every day. So, oh yeah, for sure, Jess. My wife said it. Yeah, I have some Amish buddies in Middlebury, like she said right here. They have systems in their buggies, bro. They have LEDs and stuff underneath them. Everything like they're tricked out Amish buggies. And they'll sit there and bump and shit at a light. And they're beating, and it's just the Amish buggy. You can see like the sides flapping. It's so fun. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. So I know a lot of Amish. But
Big
Amish,
those Integras are sick.
yeah. Had a D16 Y8 with a big turbo and an Integra with a B20 big turbo.
Those things are nasty loud too.
Did you RJ, with yours, did you use the B18 block with a B20 head? I mean, that's what I would do. Yeah, we have gangster Amish. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can pop 500 horses out and daily drive it on Civics, those single cams, for sure. I'll look at the video after the live. Now, they have a bunch of batteries and stuff just around the buggy, like on the inside. Like, they're underneath the seat that you sit on. And they have subs everywhere and speakers everywhere. And basically, okay, yeah. Well, or B16 would work too. Yeah, B16 or B18. Just the B16 is the SI motor. B18 is like the GSR.
They're easier to get, the 16 motors.
They're hard as hell to find now.
Yeah.
And
They were dime a dozen.
yeah, back in the day, yeah, it was easy. You could get Honda stuff all day. Now you look on even Facebook Marketplace, people are asking like $4,500 for a shell. For a clean Civic shell. Like, why? Like, I don't get it. But, oh, yeah, they definitely have some bad barn parties. The Amish, man, they get down. I remember those days. I had a 73 Pontiac Granville too at one point, and my brakes went out, and I thought a stop sign would stop me, but it didn't, and I just ran the stop sign over. My brakes went out on me, and I couldn't stop it, and I'm like, uh-oh. I was just telling my wife about it when we were driving my grandpa's truck. Dude, I ran right over that stop sign and just flattened it, and it just kept on going. It's like a rolling tank. But yeah, I mean, I'm all about Hondas, man. I mean, people get me on Hondas and I'm on it. Pulled the vacuum line off the gate, sent 38 PSI to stock bottom end on the Integra, shot a rod and piston through the head, and about 40 feet out of the hood.
I always loved it when he's got them. People would be all upset because all their car would do is go boom, 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 boom. They couldn't figure it out. I'm like, really? This is
a lot of times
fix.
Yeah, a lot of times it either was just the idle, like the little screw, or it was because it needed coolant. Yeah, coolant or thermostat. Yep. And it's like it's simple. It's a simple fix. And they'd sell them dirt cheap because they were like, I don't know what's wrong with it. It idles funny, and I'm scared it's gonna die at some point at a light. And they'd just sell it to you for like $300-400, and it was like cool. But yeah.
The Integra, the only cool thing I thought about with the Integra was they had a lot more aftermarket parts initially from the jump for being able to adjust camber, caster, and road handling. They had a lot of different aftermarket race package deals than majority of the Hondas for a while. It took Honda quite a while to get a bunch of this stuff to put out there, but the Integra from almost jump, they had a lot of aftermarket stuff.
Well, I mean, even on like, I don't even know what Gran Turismo, but it's an old one. I mean, that car was on there, you know. They had the Integra Type R.
Yeah, that's the game I was doing. Gran Turismo. That was I had a Del Sol on there. That was my car. I raced on Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I mean that's I mean they basically went to Acura because Acura was their more luxury line and sporty line, but like in reality, it was super easy just to put a Acura engine right into a Honda. I mean, I did a J35 swap in one of my Civics, and it was very fun, but it was way too much torque steer. I did not like. So you know what, like the Acura Legend is?
Yep. It's like a weird version of the Maximas.
Yeah, but they're way cool. They got a big 3.2 V6 in them. They're nice cars. I took one of those engines and put them in a Civic. put it in a Civic, and it had just horrible torque steer though. It would just pull so hard. An old Triumph, huh?
Yeah, you better Google that one.
No. I'm just trying to see if he's talking about the car or if he's talking about the motorcycle. Because they have a Triumph motorcycle too, right?
There was, yep.
Yeah, man. Mine, I couldn't get it dialed in. Could not get it dialed in, bro. It would just pull me off the road for the most part. Yeah, I know what the Triumphs are. Little, they're basically like an MG.
Kind of.
Pretty much. I mean, you're close. Yeah, that's pretty much how mine was. There was no traction. It was non-existent until you got up there with fourth gear. You were just sitting there spinning. You never could win a race because it wouldn't catch grip ever. I know the Buick Opals are too.
You know what? I'll send you for a spin there, Kenneth. How about the old Volare?
Volare? I don't know, man. For some reason, I always wanted a Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. I don't know, or the Squarebacks. I've always liked those, but I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I probably never will have one. But I've always thought they were kind of neat. They're just different. Brandon Erickson, what was that one cool car that came to the shop? You said that you don't see it anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I don't know about that, Tim. I'm not a fan of Ferrari either, and I don't like Lamborghinis. I'm not a supercar kind of person, or a hypercar, whatever you want to call them.
The old Plymouth Volare. The old Volare had the little blinkers in the very front of them. The very, very, very front fender, the original ones had little blinkers, so when they turned on, you could see it up in the very front of the car. It was kind of cool.
Oh, it was a Buick.
Skylark?
No, Apollo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was an old school, like, it was blue, and it did look like a Nova, kind of. And it was, raised up in the back, lowered in the front, skinny tires in the front, wider in the back. And it was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Like, I mean, it was definitely beefed up. Like, and that dude it was cool. And then we had that one car too that Shay left there. It was a 442 that was built up. Had a 383 in it, but it was built way up. I mean, it was built to race and had a Hurst shifter and all this weird shit in it. And it took me forever to figure out how to get that stupid thing in reverse because I'd never messed with them. Yeah, he bought it right from the factory, like when it came out, that Apollo. That dude's owned it since it was brand new. And I didn't know how to drive that Hurst shifter thing though. It was confusing, but that dude's like, here you go. You can go out here and do burnouts in the parking lot, do donuts. I don't care. Like, have fun with it. I'm like, no. I don't even know how this thing works. I was sitting there messing with it, trying to get it to go, and I couldn't. I was like, I'm done with this stupid thing. All right, RJ, you have a good night, brother. What's up, Chuck? How you doing, brother? We're kind of just talking about cars and stuff tonight and about the shows that are coming up this weekend. And
man, I tell you what, I would be heated to be one of those guys that I've seen on the videos lately where they're doing those, holding up traffic at the traffic light and they're doing them burnouts and crap. And they're spinning around and the tire blows out and it just takes off half of the whole car.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And like rips like the whole quarter, like just gone.
Chuck
The
say going to the
70s.
Ohio show.
Yeah, hey Chuck. I'll get to see you again, buddy.
76 has always had nice cars.
Yeah. That'll be fun, man. I'm excited. I'll be there. Got a lot of cool stuff going to be there. I don't know if you know, but
Brandon's
no,
going to be giving away his subs, right?
no.
Yeah.
But I do have 418s. If I can fill the spots, I'll raffle them off. Or if somebody just wants to buy them outright, they can buy them outright. I have an offer from Tanner. You know who Tanner is, the guy that fixed the sound cubes. And Jeremy White. No, it's not the Daphne, Alabama show. It's the Liberty Base Showdown in Thornville, Ohio.
And you're going to be giving away your subs. I heard you. You said free subs for everybody.
Woo!
Okay, I did hear raffle in there.
Yeah, I couldn't just give away my subs. Got to make something off of them. You know who's going to be there, huh, Chuck? Chris Lee will be there. John Hart's going to be there. Jace is
Nobody
going to
knows none of those people you're talking about. No.
David Clapp's going to be there.
No, nobody knows who they are.
He's got a full Jakar build. It's the whole thing's built from Jakar, everything.
And the food's going to suck. And the parking's going to suck.
No.
It's going to rain all over just Ohio. Just the cloud's going to be right over Ohio.
No. No, you already know it always comes from Lake Michigan and blows right on top of you guys.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
You already know it does. All right, cool, Chuck. Yeah, that post is awesome, and it shows where everybody's going to be parking, where everybody's going to be set up. Jess said, you're just jealous because you can't go. Yeah, the weather does show it's going to be really nice. It's supposed to be kind of warm. It's going to be like 89, 88, 89, somewhere in there, about 90 all weekend probably. But I think we're all on grass, so it's probably not going to be too bad. I literally just went and bought a new generator today just for this show. So
looks like good weather all the way through till Sunday.
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to rain this coming up weekend though, Tim. Down there in that area. It is going to be an awesome show. My mom's in here watching. That's funny.
Yep, Sunday is going to be later in the day for us.
Yeah. Uh-oh. See? Dang. Well, whoever brings a thing showing that they bought an admission to your show, come to my show, I'll give you a free raffle ticket on the subs. You get 4
proof that you were at Banging at the Beach, though.
But you gotta have proof that you were at Banging at the Beach. And I'll do something for you guys. Anthony wants to put it out there, I'll put it out there too. I'm just messing with Anthony and you, but that's a joke. I'm just trying to get my points in. Yeah, I hear you, man. We should be all right. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think it's just on grass. We're not going to be on pavement or nothing. So it'll be, probably won't be too bad. And we'll be under the nice big tent. Like I said, I'll be bringing my grandpa's truck again. So we got air conditioning if we need to just chill for a second. But I doubt my lanes are going to stop because in most shows we go to, the Base Wars lane never ends, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I love it that everybody wants to keep trying.
Remember, Any of you that are trying to do finals, make sure that you have
No, Jeremy.
underneath your belt for that
What?
class.
Yes.
And you have to have it already prior, your membership paid
So
prior.
these 2-day shows that me and Jim both have this weekend still only count as one show. Just so everybody knows. They're 2-day events, but they only count as one show because they're only one show. Banging at the Beach is Banging at the Beach both days. Liberty Base Showdown is Liberty Base Showdown both days. So it'll only count as one. So, yes, if you guys are planning on running states or worlds with us, you need to make sure you have five runs in the class you're planning on running in. That sounds good to me, Chuck. Bring on a grill, man. I'll bring some food, bro. What's up, Meemaw Allen? Meemaw, I don't know how you say your name, but what's up? I don't want to butcher it, but maybe I was right the first time.
Yeah.
States, I believe, are normal priced.
I think we're changing it this year, right? We're keeping it.
I think it's just like a regular
50?
price to compete. Yeah. But worlds is gonna be 75 per class.
Yep, 75 for worlds. I wouldn't
Per
sure
class.
where we did state and what we were doing for state, though, what we did for that.
Yeah. But I know worlds is 75 per class. So if you run 2 classes, it's $150. And the only reason that being, normally it's only like 45. And the reason that's being is because next year, Billy is going to be giving all of us actual like driver's license quality membership cards. So the extra money from Worlds is going to the machine to produce you guys an actual membership card, a physical card with your name, membership number. Make it a lot easier on you guys. So Mao is like Maui without the E. Okay, Meemaw. Yeah. So that's what it's doing. 4 classes is $300, man. But you'd be a world champion. Yeah. Me and Billy's talked a lot, and I've explained to him in my area. A lot of people are used to Mecca stuff. Jim's area, a lot of people are used to Mecca stuff. And they like having that like physical copy. And don't get me wrong, when we're talking about doing a membership card, it's going to be awesome. Like it's going to have awesome graphic. It's going to be cool art. It's going to definitely have, cool colors, be bright and pop. It's going to be totally different than, just a plain card that says your name. It's not just going to be a piece of paper. It's going to be an awesome, awesome card. So, now my grandma's watching too. Hey, Nan.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's gonna be cool. A lot of good things coming.
Yeah. We are definitely talking to Billy, and we're keeping in touch and trying to keep progressing Base Wars, moving forward, and getting bigger, better things. Trying to make the competitors, happy. I mean, it's not like we can keep you guys happy every time, but because no matter what, some people don't like the plates, some people do. Some people don't like trophies, some people do. You can't make everyone happy. So that's where it's like,
Yeah.
And Jeremy said, I guess I just going to Tennessee for demo wars, for worlds. You got time to save. You have a great chance to win. You have a great build.
Yeah, he was doing excellent with those prefabs. Put him back in.
Do it, Jeremy. Just use the blown subs as well. They're not even going to be passive radiators anymore because
Yeah, not
no
anymore.
cones in them. There just be holes. It's extra port. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Take bags to him.
Tape some bags to them, make them float a little back there. You know, just for fun. Come on, Jeremy. Oh man, I saw Jeremy's car got hot to it.
Yeah.
He was complaining about that.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
No. Peel it off the glass then.
He already did. He took pictures peeling it off. I'm not even joking.
Who snitched it out? Who told him it was on there?
Oh, your wife was taking it off? Oh, his wife was pulling it off.
She's the one that found it, huh?
Yeah, somebody put the old Hawk Tua sticker on Jeremy's car. And then he also had a, I love, I don't know.
Yeah.
he had that one on his license plate for a little bit. Duct tape the surrounds and aluminum can the dust caps. There you go. Meow. Just sad because he can't get it right now.
No Hawk Tua.
No, that sticker affinity. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it was. I can't say it, so I don't feel it's appropriate. I try to keep the shows, somewhat friendly, family friendly, whatever you want to call it. She's like Pac-Man on my D. I should have read that before I said it.
No spit.
Oh my God, Jeremy, get out of here. Get out of here with that. You're not right, guy.
He was more like T-Rex on his thing.
It's like a little gremlin. Just chomping on it like a little chihuahua. All right. Well, Jeremy, you sound like you're having a great time. Yeah, you can't do that, Jeremy. You have to save it. You have to save it, brother. Yeah.
That's how you wire an alternator right there. Look at it.
What was that?
So there's how you wire an alternator up. Oh, that was a spaghetti mess. Triple alt.
Can't tell, but are they GM 4 pins?
Yeah.
Thought so. Crazy. You go from that to wiring up alts. You never know what's going to happen in the Brandon and Jim show.
Just keeping it real.
Just
Real all over the place. And thank you from our sponsors from Build Customs today.
Yeah, we're definitely working on getting people out there, but
yeah. Kenneth is asking. That thing is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ask Bofa. He is like extremely happy about it. He loves it. Thinks it's awesome. It works good. I thought it worked really, really good. It worked too easy, to be honest with you. So if you got a 4-pin alternator, or if you got a sense pin, I think you could use it in a sense pin too. But it works phenomenal if you got a GM 4-pin.
Mm-hmm. He makes great products, man. CB Supply Company makes great products.
Yeah.
He does great distribution blocks and fuse blocks as well. He even epoxies the bolts in so they don't spin on you. Like a lot of them end up spinning back or spinning off on you, and you get mini arcing. Yeah, but definitely an awesome person to do business with. It's a CB Supply Company. His name's Corey Belinsky. Also, if anyone is interested in talking to him about some of the products he has. Yeah, I don't know where Boba's at tonight. Yes, Kenneth. It'll control both off of just one.
Yeah, I think he
One
set
of
up to
those.
4 or something like that. Or I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah. All right, Tim. You too, man. You have a good night, and I'll talk to you later, brother. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else do you have going on. There's $77, Kenneth. You can order them from him. It's $77.
Yeah, if he's gonna get with us later on. If he doesn't want to buy it right now, I'll have a couple on hand. I can bring it down one of the shows.
Well, if you have it by the Illinois show, maybe. Yeah. Excess Power is this weekend as well. I did tell people that, Greg. We all three. I know you're going to be at Excess Power. You got a big show. I have a big show in Ohio, the Liberty Base show. And Jim, he has a big show up there, the Banging at the Beach, first ever, Banging at the Beach in Michigan. And we just all have big shows. It's crazy they're all on the same weekend. It's nuts. But we all have big shows. For sure. Well, Billy told me he's going to be at yours, Greg. He has some stuff he has to talk to some people about, I guess. So he's going there to meet up with them.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of shows, a lot of big shows, man.
Yeah, for one weekend, man, it's a base-filled weekend. I'm telling you. I know at the Liberty Base show, like I said, I know Chris Lee will be there. John Hart will have both of his rides. Jace will have his, the Patriot, Warthog.
Anthony Gordon, Ninja is going to be at ours. There's a few different big boys.
We got some heavy hitters at every show, no matter what. So,
yep.
Where is Worlds at Tennessee for Demo Wars? It is in Newport, Tennessee. And Greg Kelly is in the chat, so he could let you know everything you need to know, Jeremy. Stacy and Greg Kelly, you can message them at any time. And not outrageous hours of the night or nothing, but you can message him. He'll let you know anything you need to know, man. So Kenneth said he just wants to get rid of diode.
I actually kept one diode in mind because mine was a low voltage charge, but it really took. We pulled all Bopa's out. I think he was charging at 14.8 standard charge on his, and it's above 16, so we had to turn it back down. And it worked really good.
Yeah. So Greg said it's where they do the high voltage show at, Jeremy. But it is in Newport, Tennessee. But Greg is definitely your go-to guy. He knows all about the Demo Wars stuff, and he has that down pat for anybody that ever has a question about Demo Wars and say maybe I'm just unsure about it. You can always feel free to hit up Greg. He is super helpful and knowledgeable, and and this is kind of his thing. He came up with this, so he's the one you want to, he'll definitely fill you in on everything. So there you go. There, you threw the address in there for you.
Yeah, you won't need the diode. So if you charge at 15, it'll be above 16, but he can turn it down. So you can charge up to whatever he wants. Find its happy spot there, Kenneth, and then, just turn it down just a touch below it. It works really good, man. I'm telling you, it's a 10-turn dial. So it turns, 10 times full turn. And you can clearly see the voltage change. It takes a second if you're, lower amperage, to charge, but doesn't take too long. It goes up pretty quick. I was impressed with it. Worked really well. And the lights are not obnoxious blue and crazy bright.
So it's not a very bright blue then.
Yeah, I mean it's a bright enough blue that you can see everything, but it isn't like the obnoxious what is it scorpion head or whatever the ones you could buy, Stinger or some of them are really bright, you kick it on and nighttime were to come and you're trying to drive down the road with this obnoxious blue LED just shining in your face.
That's when you take that electrical tape and just bloop over it. I used to do that.
He's got different colors too, so you can get different color for the lights too: red, orange, yellow, whatever. He does them in RGB.
Yeah, I mean Kenneth's build is Venom, Venom themed.
So the red would look good.
Yeah, he wants the blue. I don't know about the lighting, but he wants at least the blue plate.
Yep.
Just like the one you had showed.
Yep.
The
blue, it's a glow blue that goes around the outer edges of it. It's nice. It really is good. You can do all kinds of switches into them. You could do bigger plates, small plates. It doesn't have to be just that small one, but I like monitoring the alternator, the battery, and the amplifiers. That's a good three combo.
Also, don't forget about the Rogue audio speakers that are beginning given away. Anybody that runs our lanes, like I think it's till the 24th of this month, will be entered into. I believe you have to be a member. I don't know. That's kind of a Greg thing, but I believe you have to be a member.
Yeah, stupid Stinger. Yeah, Greg, 100% hate that. That's what Pat had in his ride. And the minute that stupid thing was like 15.9, 15.95, it would start flashing, and then you'd see 16. It would just sit there and flash. Like, bro, really? I hated that so bad.
That's October 5th, Jess. That's the same day as the whole world. It's going to be on the same day. Yep. Same day as finals. Yep. So
after everybody's runs, are going to do Demo Wars first, or
yeah, I guess how do you do that, Greg? Like, which one are you doing first? It's just one day, Jeremy. It's just October 5th. Would you run SPL and then run Demo Wars at the end, or how do you normally do it, Greg?
Or do they take a break and do it in between or something?
I do that sometimes. Like, if it's kind of a small show or whatever,
yeah,
give everybody time to charge back up and stuff, and let people wanting to do Demo Wars do their thing, and then I'll start the SPL lanes back up after I do Demo Wars again. So,
right.
I do that sometimes. And even at the show this last weekend, I did the Demo Wars, and then had a couple people come back up and run SPL again. So, but yeah, I mean, I hear you, Jeremy. I know you was wanting to do your SPL with me. I know, or up here with us, because the whole team's gonna pretty much be up here. But no, it's definitely all done one day. It has to be just the way that we got set up with remotely. It's all got to be done the same day. It'll be set up. Eric and Melissa does the kickoff show. I'll do it around 3-ish. Not a lot of finals competitors. They'll be in Nashville, LOL. All right, Greg. I know what you're getting at there, brother. I know what you're getting at. All right, Kenneth. You have a good night too, man. Am I gonna get kicked off the team because I'm going to the Worlds there? Yep, gone. Bye, Jeremy. I'm just kidding.
Wine is a lonely number.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. Go there and have fun, man. It's beautiful down there. It's right by 30 minutes from Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and all that area, something like that. I think it's like 30 minutes or something. 20 minutes, 20. No, where the show's at in Newport.
Oh, Tennessee, beautiful, man.
Yeah, Greg's on a whole different level with that. I know what he's talking about. Dang, Greg. He says, come hang with the cool kids. Here, I've been talking good about you this whole time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Tennessee's a lot different city and stuff like that. You know, it's really pretty. Like definitely different times of years. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Never been disappointed coming down to Tennessee. I'm not gonna lie.
You got Speedy Hamster. Yeah, I got a friend request from that guy. I'm not joking. I was like, I don't even know who it is, but I was like, I know I've heard it before because I think Billy told me something about Speedy Hamster, and I was like, okay, I'll just accept it. But
who was it that was asking about they needed a judge somewhere?
Oh, that was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a guy wanting someone to judge in Canada.
Yep.
And then there was another guy asking about getting a judge in Florida, like full-time judge.
Yeah. And someone in Tennessee or something, or somewhere in between. It was
not Tennessee. There's like 3 judges in Tennessee.
It was somewhere where, man, what was the other? It was another state, not Tennessee, but it was somewhere else. It was like in between where there was judges.
Greg says he's a little gay. It's Alan Schaefer. Okay, I don't even know. I don't know who that is.
Speedy Hamster.
Yeah, that's the Speedy Hamster guy.
Georgia, Jeremy said. Someone was asking about Georgia.
Well, I know people were asking about Florida, Canada.
Remember, there was a judge down there that's no longer there or something, and the one person.
Yeah, down in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were wanting to get Base Wars back down there full time so they could compete again. And they missed it. They missed Base Wars. So. Yeah. Yep. Greg says old Mecca director for Tennessee.
Don't know who that guy is.
Me neither. No, I don't think so, Greg. I don't remember. But I think he had some really cool Power Wheels. Possibly. Right?
Do they even have Mecca in Tennessee anymore?
I don't think so. He was head judge for finals in 19.
In Bama?
Jeremy says, it sounds like a troublemaker in Tennessee. Oh.
Bama was a good show. That was what, 22?
21.
21?
Yeah. All right, Greg. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Jim would definitely probably know who it is.
Speedy Hamster?
No. He said, I'm going to send a pic. Jeremy said, too much moonshine. Greg Kelly?
I don't remember. It's got me curious.
Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't know him. Don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it too, Jim?
Huh?
Did you get it too?
No, I'm saying like Speedy Hamster is the Mecca judge.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
Yeah,
I guess.
Alan Shaver. I know who he is. Yes, sir.
Mm-mm. On another note, I hear that the base wars in Africa is doing awesome. Base
Yeah, I
wars.
know who he is. I know who he's talking about. 100% know who he is.
I don't know the guy, but I didn't start competing in Mecca till like 2020. So 2020, 2021 was my first season in Mecca.
Yeah.
But because before that I ran Midwest SPL when I lived in Minnesota. So
yeah, Midwest SBL wasn't too terribly bad.
yeah, it was totally different than it was now. It's a lot different than what is now. But
now it's more head to head, they say, or something. I don't know. I haven't heard a heck of a lot other than what I did at Slam.
oh, that's weird, man.
Things have changed. The tables have changed so much over the years, and all the different orgs and things the way they go.
Oh, they're gonna be at the Access Power Show. Midwest will be there. Got you.
There's a lot of people I know going to that Access Power Show. It's supposed to be a pretty big show this year.
Yes, I think for us, it's for my show that I'm doing. It is Usaki, NADBL, and ASICO and Base Wars. So I don't know.
Base.
Yeah.
So we're just doing Iasca and Base Wars is all we're doing.
Yeah, nice, Jeremy.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool, yeah. That'll be awesome. I'm trying to.
RP said that he's got his new Base War rig and Usaki rig. Can't wait to see it.
I got to see it.
Well, I mean, in the lanes, I got to see it too.
Dude, he was gonna do a score from inside the garage. like ask if I could just run the meter to the van so I don't have to move it. But then he's like, oh, never mind. He's like, I don't want to yet. He's like, I'm going to wait till I can come out and bust Carlos. He's like, I'm going to wait. He's like, I don't even want to put a score up yet until I know. I was like, I'm just going to smash Carlos. I was like, okay. He's on it. He wants Carlos. That's who he said he's coming for.
Base Wars, DB Drag, Iaska, Midwest SBL, NSBL, Base Outlaws, and maybe Mecca.
Yeah, there's the Speedy Hamster. He's like, you rang for me? Greg Kelly rang for you. He was telling us that he had you or something. I don't know. Right?
Yeah, he used to be our Mecca judge back in all the way up to like 2019 or something like that, last at Worlds.
Well, you got a lot.
You came in 2020, so you didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. So they don't know you, almost famous. That's what Greg said. I definitely knew who Greg was a long time ago. I didn't know the Speedy Hamster guy.
Yeah, you weren't competing then for Mecca at all.
No. I did not know Mr. Speedy Hamster.
It's been a lot of people in and out of Mecca all across the board, all over the table. All the different judges moving all across into different organizations and stuff. It's kind of weird.
Well, not no more. Now with these new contracts. Only person I know that might be going to Tennessee for Worlds is Dylan. Why would Dylan go to Tennessee?
I don't know if they're going to do Tennessee or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeremy. Yeah, we just didn't know who you were, Speedy. I didn't know who you were. Still don't know who you are, but it's nice to meet you, man. Yeah, you're going to take all my people, man.
Gordon's going to go down there.
Yeah. He's going to take all my fun people. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds good, Speedy. I mean, just don't turn the gain all the way up. You'll be all right, bro.
Yeah, not a Pop-Tart episode.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it was rough, but I'd be alone. No team members going with me. Yeah, probably.
Set the cruise control, Jeremy. You be good. Time for a Tesla.
Oof. Yeah, just have your Tesla pull you all the way there. Pull your Mazda. And then you'll be on the side of the road stuck because your battery died and you'll have to pull the Tesla with your Mazda.
He could charge the Tesla off of his Mazda.
Probably. Yeah. You could probably do that too. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. I hate electric cars.
You could just sit there and go to sleep. And the Tesla
He said Tesla can go 400 miles on full charge. I don't believe it. Don't trust that, man. Elon lies. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about Tesla is like you got to be in the driver's seat, but you don't really got to drive. I mean, you can let people driving for you.
Just put your arms back and.
He said it does. I'm like, no, probably
I watched
not.
a video the other day about a cop pulling one over that was going the wrong way on the road.
Oh yeah, the Teslas. Yeah,
It was on the wrong side of the road.
Yep.
AC ramp.
Hey, what's up, Tony? Yeah, but the discharge rate in an electric vehicle is so low that it's not good. It's not good for car audio. Like in factory wired, you know what I mean? But like that's why you can take C-Max out, but you gotta wire it different.
It don't have very good C ratings, my friend.
Yeah, it has no discharge. The discharge rating is horrible. I almost bought just a bunch of EV cells to do that with. He said, and then walk out with blind cane, freak people out. Oh,
Sure.
yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know, Jeremy. I watch a few things on YouTube. It's the Truck Fast Lane or something, TFL. And they all the time are testing different cars and stuff. And Teslas don't go 400 miles on a full charge. So, and like the Tesla truck, they put a trailer behind it, and they put a trailer behind the Dodge, and they did a mileage comparison. And it said it was like 300 miles for the Tesla truck before it was going to run out of battery, and it died in 96 miles. It made it 96 miles pulling a trailer. And then they went to charge it. It cost them almost $70 at the charging machine to charge it, where the Dodge truck, it charged it. They only had to pay like $42 to fill the truck up. So it's still cheaper to own a real vehicle, not an EV. I don't care.
I don't know, man.
I watch all these videos and do research on all this stuff. I literally sit here and watch car videos like all day. I don't know. Like,
2JZ, baby, let's go.
get out of here with that, man.
Truck game.
But it come with 10K free fast charge. Come with 10K? What do you mean 10K?
It probably comes with free coupons for charging at places that no longer exist.
He's just cruising down Tennessee. Oh, hey, there's a gas station up here. It said so. No, it's gone. It's been torn down for 3 months. All that's there is just nothing.
So it's a park. What the heck?
This is a park. There's no charger here. Don't get me wrong, though. In Colorado, where these guys live, they have the chargers at dog parks. No joke. Like a lot of them, they said you go to dog parks and that's where the chargers are at for some reason.
I just can't wrap my mind around the way it looks still. I'm not a big fan of it.
The Cybertruck?
It looks too weird.
I think it looks like it should have been in RoboCop. I think it could have played a part in RoboCop. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's ugly.
What is it? What was that movie? Demolition Man?
Yeah, I remember that. Sylvester, no, it ain't Sylvester Stallone, is it? Or is
they had the little white cars and the sides open up, and they had to, if you crash, the foam all filled up inside the car.
Yeah, it had Wesley Snipes in it.
Yeah, and Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Yeah, I remember that movie. It was a good movie. I used to like it when I was little. When I was young, I liked that movie. Yeah, way to go, Andrew. I will give you a clap for that.
It's about like trying to get a new Mustang in an electric vehicle. Like buying a Mustang as an electric vehicle. We seen one the other day. I was like, dude, that thing's so not right. It doesn't.
Oh, the Mach-E?
Like
the Mustang Mach-E, the SUV thing? Yeah.
Not right.
Greg says a red 442. Here we go. Back to the G-bodies. Yeah. A lot of people like the G-bodies. I ain't gonna lie. They do. Every time. I mean, we were talking about cars earlier, Greg. Yeah,
Christina
no,
was the hybrid.
you are completely correct. You are 100% right. For the ones that don't know,
He
what
said
Christine?
he doesn't know about the 3 seashells. Every Tesla comes with them equipped.
Oh man, it was in that movie. That's hilarious. He doesn't know about the 3 seashells.
Yeah, it was. That movie had a lot of funny like quirks to it. It was pretty cool. I thought it was great when they were down in the bottom end, and he's like, "Well, there's no animals down here. Where do you think they're getting that burger from?"
Hey, what's up, Brendan Palace? He was at my soundcheck show with the van, the guy with the Sprinter van.
Oh yeah.
Remember with the center console sniper build?
Yep.
Yeah. Enhance your calm, John Spartan.
You are hereby fined, John Spartan.
Yeah. I thought Jeremy's little Tesla was going to say the whole time he's driving it, "You're fine. You're fine. You're fine."
Greetings and salutations.
You're fine, Jeremy Sutton. You're fine. You have a flat tire. We just ordered one. It was $5,000. Just took out of your bank account. Thank you, Jeremy Sutton, for joining Tesla. You know we're going to give you crap about a Tesla. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not a fan, Matthew. And we're just teasing Jeremy about it. But earlier, you missed it. We were having a great conversation about cars.
We need to take and get a Tesla and slap some old school white walls on it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Some Daytons. Woo! Put them like 24
Big old
inch
round babies, those big fat round ones.
Oh, yeah, I get that. What's up, Mike? Mr. Mike J, disturbing the peace. I always give him a shout out when he swings in. I appreciate him. He does great work as well. With 16 switches. Yeah, it'd be great. Dude, Jeremy's not talking very much anymore. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate the hashtag Base Wars, brother. Them Daytons with the wide tires.
Hey, we can go with some Paul Walls on there with the big spikes up.
yeah, slab it. Put those slabs on it. Yeah. My mom said make sure they're 2-inch white walls.
Oh man. Whew.
On a Tesla. I mean, Jeremy, you'd be balling, brother.
And
You'd be balling.
32 spokes.
32 spokes? It's just perfect for my wife. She don't drive that much. The cost makes more sense for our use. We're just teasing you, brother. We're just messing with you. Most people do hate Teslas, but it's just the thing. A lot of people don't like them. But you do you, man.
Each to their own.
Yeah, that's why I said you do you. Ain't nobody gonna hate on you if you have a Tesla. We'll just tease you a little bit every now and again. That one, those stickers might fit a little better on. I'm just messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't hold it, could you? You had to make me laugh back.
Come to a free AAA service. I mean, robot service.
Andrew says, "How much do you drive, Jeremy?" I put more miles on it, Mazda, with use like you, Brandon, Andy, and my friends than she does. Yeah, you're right. I've drove that thing a lot, and I've had to drive it all the way to Michigan.
And back.
And back.
And I drove all the way to Indiana.
Yeah, and you drove it all the way down here too. So it drives really nice. I like the Mazda. I won't hate on the Mazda. I like that. That Tesla, man. Pull that engine out and LS swap it. LS swap the Tesla.
Yeah, right underneath the driver's seat.
I don't know. Maybe put a couple gerbils under the hood, and there ain't nothing under the actual hood itself. It'd be just funny to put like a gerbil tank in there.
What kind of
Just-
trunk space do they have?
Just in the front.
That's it?
No, they have some in the back. They have some in the back too. They got cargo areas in the front and back. Now they got a Tesla V8 too. On do you know who Tavares is? He's a guy out of Florida. Yeah, and it was a SEMA car. And that thing is ugly. Like it's like a turd brown color. But it's nice. It's out of a 2014 Camaro SS. That's what the engine.
I know they were taking the Tesla motors and putting them into those VW bus style like
the dual motor.
The Florida beach style little buses.
Oh yeah, Volkswagen buses.
Yeah, was it that one comedian that likes them? Fluffy. He loves those buses.
Yep.
They've been putting motors into those Tesla motors into those, and using them as a tour.
Right. Oh man, I am definitely ready for this weekend.
Facts.
I am ready for it to get here and get done. It's gonna be a long.
This year's flying by, man. It's almost time to put my kid back into school.
Yep, you're right. It is brown. The one that I saw too is brown. It's down in Florida. It is a turd brown color, and it's got a. It's like an ugly brown, and it's got a 2014 Camaro SS swap motor in it, and it's got a fuel cell, like drag racing cell, in the trunk. I don't know. It was cool. It was fast, and it's manual.
I've seen Vanilla Ice talking about having the fastest motorcycle. You got one of them electric motorcycles. They won't even allow them on the tracks because they're so fast. Like the power, the torque that's in that motorcycle is nuts. And it's lightweight. They don't have to worry about like shifting gears and none of that stuff like that, whatever. So I watched a whole interview thing on it. It was kind of crazy about it. But there's some aspects that electric stuff's pretty badass for, especially like them cars, man. Like not the Traxxas, but the one that's like the all-wheel, you know what I'm talking about? I think Traxxas makes an all-wheel one. Little RC cars.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are nuts, fast, torquey.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely. Yeah, it's like NASCAR styled exhaust coming out both sides. Yeah, we're probably thinking we're literally talking about the same Tesla.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think I seen it in the same guy that was sharing a post about doing all the turbos on the Mustang. Had all 8 cylinders had a turbo on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every cylinder had its own turbo. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are you guys doing this weekend? I know we got shows, obviously, but everybody in the chat, what's you guys' plans this weekend? I know Jeremy's got a family reunion.
Yep.
So he's not coming to anybody's show. But, family first. I get it. I dig it. I'm with it, man. Yeah, for sure. Tavares had to revamp the whole car. If you watch it, it's Tavares. The Tavarish.
There you go.
That's what you're ready for this weekend, slamming?
Slimology patches for you guys to put on your shirts.
Oh, look at that. Dang, Brandon. You're going back home to the Excess Power Show instead of a race. Yeah, Greg said he had you coming, so that's awesome, man.
Tell him get a hold of Bell.
Yeah, get a hold of Bell, Jeremy. Shopping and partition wall, and then my other 4 tweets. Then down to Houston on Wednesday.
Partition wall, huh? Somebody's remodeling.
Yeah, I mean, his build's in his work van. Although things sounded good, though, man. In the demo wars, you did good. You did good. It sounded good. Oh, you're remodeling your van.
Yeah, he was talking about changing some things up and putting a partition in there.
There you go.
Remodel time. Clean it up.
He said, I know I need to save money for gas and oil changes in Teslas. What?
Ha 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 ha.
And you're a goofball, man.
Make sure you change your spark plugs every 30K too, please.
I can squeeze some DBs with shrinking the cabin space. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, putting a wall behind him to stop him from going back.
Yeah, that's a big van you were pressurizing. You're still pulling good numbers. Even though I made you play the song that you blew your sub on. And he was like, oh no, I know this song. This is the one that blew my sub. I'm like, oh no, I didn't know that. But I was trying to help him. I knew that song had a nice, good bass note in it and changed frequencies a couple times. He's like, I'll change every 400 miles.
Make sure you get those plutonium plugs.
Plutonium. Yeah. You need those for sure. And the 50 hertz one's the one that did your sub in. Yeah. I get that. I get that, man. But that is a big van. I don't remember when you blew your sub, man, but I do remember you being at Slam last year.
Is your Ohio guy coming up to your show?
Maybe. He is talking to his other team members because he's on Team Base Outlaws. And he's going to see, but he said he'll probably be there because a lot of the Team Base Outlaw people are going to be down there. So just 115. Yeah, he's got 115 in it, Jeremy. But it's a huge, huge van for 115, yeah. But that one
310s.
Next 310s. Hey. I mean, more motor for us, San Cone area.
That'd be kind of sick.
And that's what Dan did. You know, he did 1210s in that Honda and a wall, a folded horn wall. And man, that thing is nasty. That thing is loud.
Have you heard from Rob?
CRV. What?
Have you heard from Rob?
Morgan? Yeah, he was just at my show on Saturday. We hung out, talked. He came out, brought his truck and his bike. Brought his truck, had his wife come pick him up, went home, got his bike, brought that about too.
It's better with dropping off one of those 10s out there, like I said.
He did good.
He needs to change out to some better 10s, though.
Yeah. I mean, the mofos ain't horrible, but
It's in a sealed box.
it's not now. It's ported. It's only got 3 10s in it.
I know. It was in a sealed box. That's what I told him. Take one out, make it a port. Call it a good day.
Yeah. Well, you know, Andrew on our team, Andrew Wright, he's actually Rob's cousin.
Yeah?
Yeah, no joke. They're cousins. So he was explaining to me to how that box was actually made, but I don't know. That truck was or that box was originally made for Andrew's dad's truck, and it didn't fit in his dad's truck, but it fit in Rob's truck, so Rob bought it off Andrew's dad.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about getting some Down for Sound tweets and blowing them on the stream tonight earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. 10K. Let's get it.
I found a sweat towel, a shirt, some trash in my box up there. Put my DDX back in to do the recon because of where the port is. It sucked a bunch of crap inside. Yeah, we're definitely going to be. We still have the bucket challenge too. We got a bunch of stuff we're planning on doing. And also, Brandon, we do this every Monday night. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're around, jump in the chat. Say, hey, man.
I'm building the test bench. I'm getting that together out of those hybrid batteries. I gotta make a special compression kit for them.
What? I think I might tab at sound check. I have no idea what you're talking about, Jeremy. Yeah, man. Me and Jim, we do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So this is every week, every Monday. You'll see us on here doing a live. And sometimes we wall socket subs. Yeah. Sometimes we just do whatever. We talk, hang out, talk about cars, different builds. What builds out of the year you're looking forward to being in or visiting or seeing, or excited to, get a demo in, whatever. But yeah, I mean, we just have a bunch of fun, man. That's it. We just try to be laid back, have a good stream, and everybody kick it. We joke around with Jeremy a lot, but he's a good guy. Yeah, you met him at Soundcheck. Yep.
Testing, tuning, playing with new equipment.
Yeah. We did go through that one stream. We did a whole stream on how to run a Dayton audio, the Dayton DATS audio DATS V3.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeremy. He's the one with the Def Bounce 3015.
Yep.
But yeah, 301515. Yep. I remember what you had. You told me one time. I remembered your build. And you got a JP63. Pretty sure. I'm pretty good with names and vehicles and builds. I don't know. That's one thing I'm good with. I pretty much remember everything on that level. But man, I go into the gas station and my wife tells me, "Hey, when you're in there, grab a Pepsi." I won't grab it. I'll forget before I even get out of the car. I normally forget hers. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure he's sat in your Mazda or checked it out.
Yep. He did. He showed it to him. He said, "It's not that loud, man. I thought you were going to turn it up for me."
Dude, that thing is so weird. It sounds so much louder than a 49. That's all he can get out of it, though. It's just like tickling 49s. That's all it'll do. All it does. I'm like, I don't know. We had a person lay on the sunroof this time. Still didn't help. Nothing changed. We tried different things, tried different everything, and it just nothing worked. And so 49, don't matter what you do. And then everybody was trying to tell him that he needs to make his box smaller. But he got a 134 crowd loud.
It's because it's not clamping or not metering that there.
So it's really weird.
That means he's technically doing a 54.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, typically that's what it's about 20 dB difference. But yeah, it's crazy. He did a 34 and some change. It barely hung on to that 134, but it did. It was dropping and dropping just slowly. And it was like a 34.2 or 34.03 or something.
Try up underneath the gas pedal.
We can try it again, Jeremy. We'll try different ways, man. We can keep trying.
Here's the other thing. Are you guys opening doors still? Because he might now be sealed up.
We tried it. We've tried it both ways.
One window down.
Yeah, even with just the driver window down. We tried it with the rear passenger window down and the driver's window down. We tried it with the door open, the rear door on the passenger side open, and it got louder with doing it like that. He was only doing a 48, and we got one. It went to I told him open his door up after pressure builds, and I'll open the back door. Right. We did that, and it jumped to a 49 and some change.
See, the wave frequency that he's getting for the distance that it's traveling is going to be his organic problem.
Yeah, that thing's fighting itself big time.
Yeah, so the box needs to either go higher or lower.
He's like, I want to just put a wall in it. He told me he don't know if he wants to do a fourth or if he wants to do a flat wall.
Flat wall.
Flat walls are always louder. I don't care what anyone says. I think so. Or I guess it hurts more. Flat walls are fun.
So try a couple different frequencies, Brandon. Just even though it might not be as loud, in different areas, and see how much he's losing. Like how far the dBs are dropping or coming down. Like do a 30 and then walk it up. 30, just quick burp. 31, quick burp. 32, and just see what he's rising, what he's gaining, where it makes a big jump and gain on. But need to change that where you're metering it at.
He was loudest at 51.
51 hertz?
Yeah. Right, Jeremy? I'm pretty sure I told you turn it up to 51 or something like that. Unless maybe I was thinking of the white car that we were trying to help that girl. I don't remember.
Take his box and turn it upside down.
That'd be hilarious. That thing would shoot up. He'd probably lift the box up and go flying through his back window. Oh, his was loudest at 42.
Put a layer around the outside so it could set down on top of everything and firing right down on the bottom.
Rattle his car.
Can the box be turned around the other way, face the other side?
Port will go forward.
So.
Or wait, no. The port would go. Yeah, but it'd be on the front side, facing the wall, facing the passenger side of the car.
He'd have to meter on the driver's side that way, but I'm just saying, like, some way or another, he's losing the ability for the pressure to move.
I don't know if his wires will reach, but all right, Brandon, you have a good night, man.
Yeah, we better get calling tonight. It's 10:30 anyways ourselves too, bro.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, until next Monday or this weekend, whenever we see you, you all stay safe, and we appreciate you guys. And have a great night. You got anything to say, Jim?
Nope. Hope to see you guys at show, either at the Liberty Base show or the beach, banging at the beach.
Yep.
Either
One of
way,
them will be there.
get out to one of our shows.
Or Excess Power. You'll see Greg down there. So
Yeah, jump down to one of those. We got like a lot of big shows, man. So get out to the shows this weekend and show us those numbers. Let's see some big numbers this weekend.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody stay safe and have a good night. See you
All right,
guys.
See you guys.